Wearable devices are becoming more complex in terms of sensing and processing capabilities, delivering more features at lower costs, but at the expense of uninformed users who can easily become exposed to various security and privacy attacks. At the same time, a diversity of ambient devices from personal assistants to smart home entertainment systems is available to sense, process, and share increasingly more data about their users and environments. Lastly, the increasing accessibility of virtual and augmented reality environments introduces specific risks for consumers of virtual content. Although the scientific community has systematically uncovered and documented security and privacy threats within these individual areas of computing, recent advancements at the intersection of these areas present new challenges and give rise to new concerns. Examples include on-body interaction, on-body companion robots, and the integration between personal computing devices and the user's body, which enable the new experience of mediated embodiment. Despite their many benefits to users, these interactive systems also open up new possibilities for malicious actors to compromise user security and privacy. We provide two examples in this regard by referring to previous systems from the scientific literature. Finger Hinter is a device designed to deliver on-finger kinesthetic feedback represented by hyperextensions of the index finger that signal various notifications to the user. By repurposing the user's body for output, Finger Hinter demands control over a body part with direct implication on the perceived sense of agency and bodily integration with technology. Potential attack risks in this context target compromised dexterity, denial of movement, and physical harm to the wearer and others. Another example is ARTV Journeys, which is an augmented reality system for television where users can choose their preferred view of a movie rendered in a hybrid physical-virtual environment. Examples include switching from a virtual screen resembling a conventional TV set to high immersion in the story of the movie displayed in the living room around the user and then back to the virtual screen form factor. As users navigate through different representations of the same content, they willingly embrace mediation of their perception of the physical reality around them. Potential attacks for the ARTV Journey system include injection of malicious content and delivery of fake news, both of which can have a detrimental impact on users' perception of the physical world around them. In this context, we are interested in the vulnerabilities of mediated embodiment and, consequently, we address interactive systems at the intersection of wearable computing, augmented reality, and ambient intelligence, which are specifically designed to mediate perception and motor action. We advocate that there are specific risks to be identified for these systems when the attack targets a user's ability, such as impairing vision or hindering dexterity. However, unmasking such attacks and providing defense mechanisms require a proper conceptual framework for perception and action mediation systems. To this end, we propose several directions to guide future work in this area. One direction is represented by sensory motor realities, which is a recently introduced concept in the extended reality landscape that provides a technology-agnostic framework for computer-mediated perception and motor action. By building on the principle of mediation, SRs capitalize on the heterogeneity of human sensory motor abilities to support conceptualization, characterization, and design of computer technology that leverages existing user abilities in new, computer-mediated worlds. The SR's conceptual space consists of 6 dimensions: sensory mediation, motor mediation, virtuality, imaginarity, body augmentation, and environment augmentation. For example, motor mediation specifies the effect that a device has on a specific motor ability, from amplification to enhance an existing motor ability, and extension, which are motor skills enabled beyond the possibilities offered by one's anatomy, such as a 6th finger to grasp and hold a large object, and then to diminution and contraction, which represent restriction or refusal of a motor ability. Due to its specific focus on abilities and ability-mediating design, the SR's conceptual space may be used to identify relevant security and privacy threats that may lead to attacks targeting a specific sensory motor ability. Another direction is represented by the conceptual parallels identified between the foundational principles of ambient intelligence and augmented reality systems, with significant philosophical overlap between their visions. The concept of an environment that undergoes a form of augmentation, the process of an integration involving the environment, and the emergence of a new type of media congruent with the characteristics of the environment. These parallels identify key elements that may constitute the vehicles for potential attacks, which may take the form of alteration of the environment, the characteristics and implementation technology of the integration, and injection and overlay of attacker-generated media. In conclusion, understanding the new risks posed by wearable systems designed to mediate user perception and action requires careful consideration as they move towards unprecedented levels of immersive environments and integration between humans and computers. This process needs the use of appropriate conceptual frameworks, including technological ones as discussed in this paper, but also cultural and philosophical frameworks that provide a broader context for understanding and studying the vulnerabilities of mediated embodiment through interactive systems located at the intersection of wearable computing, augmented reality, and ambient intelligence. We look forward to developments in this area.